Hi guys, welcome back to What's on My Plate. So for tonight, I'm making turkey burger sliders. They're gonna be delicious, you're gonna love it. It's quick and easy, so let's get started. Okay, so to get started, I have ground turkey. This is 3 pounds. I bought a big container because I'm gonna use 1.5 pounds for this ground turkey recipe and the other 1.5 pounds for a different ground turkey recipe. So this is 85% lean, 15% fat. So we're going to use 1.5 pounds for my turkey burger sliders. So let's get started. So we're going to just open this up. Oh. Sealed very good. So we're going to cut this in half. So we're going to do half. It's about 1.5 pounds. Okay, and so then we need a large mixing bowl, which I have here. Okay. And then add your ground turkey right in there. So these sliders are going to be delicious. Okay, and then this one I'm saving. I'm going to do another recipe with turkey burgers, but they're going to taste so much different. So I'm going to put this aside, and now we're going to start seasoning this. And that's the next step. Okay, so to get started now, we need 1 small onion grated. So I don't have a small onion, so I'm going to grate half of this onion. So I'm using the large part of the grater for the onion. So just half of it if you have a large onion. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this part and then we'll get to the next step. Okay, so I grated my onion. Now I have 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to grate it on the smaller side. Okay. And then just get everything in there. And then, okay, so now we have all this in here now. Okay, and now we're going to start seasoning it with a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. Finely chop it. Okay, we need a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Yeah, just a tablespoon. Okay, and then we're going to do a tablespoon of original Frank's red hot sauce. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of this as well. Okay. And now we're going to do a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Okay. A teaspoon of ground mustard. Okay. And then we're going to blend this all together. Just mix it up. Wow, that smells so good. So the trick is with ground turkey, you have to season it. You have to season it very well, and then you have to refrigerate it so all the flavors meld together, and it's going to make the best turkey burger. Okay, so these are going to be sliders. They're going to be so good. Just, you could top it with avocado, you could top it with just tomato and lettuce. So this is my turkey burgers right here. So this is the this is not the filling, this is the turkey burger. I'm going to refrigerate it just like this for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to start forming my small little patties, and then I'm going to place those in the refrigerator till I'm ready to cook them. But this is going to be so delicious. So delicious. Okay, so let's refrigerate it and then we'll get to the next step. So 10 minutes. That's what it looks like, and it just smells great already. Okay, so I'm using a baking tray. So this is what I usually do. I line it with foil, and then I take my plastic wrap and put it on top. Okay. And then when I make my patties, I put them on here. So the foil is covered, and then when we grill them outside, they're on here. I take this outside, and then I take the plastic wrap off, and then when my burgers are cooked and done, I place them on the foil. So it's like I'm using this twice. Just wanted to say that because I do it all the time. I don't know if anyone else does that, but anyway, so I had my turkey burger mixture in, I'll leave it there, in the fridge. So I said about 10 minutes. Do it about between 10 to 20 minutes. You want to be able to have it like kind of stick together more. And these are sliders. So I'm basically forming like a big meatball. Okay. And okay, there. So I'm forming like a big meatball. And then I'm squishing it down, because when it cooks, it's going to start to shrink. So then I'm just going to take this and place it on here on my tray. And I'm going to do it for all of them. And this turkey burger is really good. Summer is pretty much here, and they're going to taste amazing. It's just a switch from having just a regular burger. And you can make your turkey burgers, marinate them in all different flavors. Okay, so this is pretty much my turkey burger. Okay, and so I'm just going to finish doing this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this back in the refrigerator after, so it sets better. And then when I'm ready to grill them later, I'm just going to take the tray out, leave it at room temperature for about 5 minutes, and put them right on the grill. Just remember, it's always best to season them very well so they taste great. Okay, so I am ready to grill these. They've been in the refrigerator for a few hours just because I made them early during the day. So they've been in the refrigerator for a few hours, and it yielded me about 9. I could have probably made 10, but I did make them a little bit bigger because when they cook, if they start to shrink, then it's just so tiny. It looks like a meatball. So I just wanted to let you know that. So basically there's 9 here. You can make probably about 10 to 12 if you make them smaller. So yeah, so then we'll get to the next step. Okay, so here's the toppings for my turkey burger. I have some Roma tomatoes, since they're nice and small and my burgers are sliders. And I salt and peppered the tomato. Then I sliced some avocado. I salt and peppered the avocado. And then I have a little bit of lettuce. So this is what I'm going to add to the top of my burger. You can also just lather the bun with some mayo, which would be great. And you can add anything you like. So these are my toppings. And now we're going to go ahead and grill the burgers, and then I'm going to assemble everything. So that's the next step. Okay, so my burgers are on a very hot grill. So I'm going to cook them for about 3-4 minutes aside, and then I'm going to flip them and cook them for the same amount of time on the other side. Just make sure they're cooked all the way through. And then I will flip them when it's ready to flip, and then I will show you when I plate it. Okay, so I just flipped my turkey burgers. I did it about 4 minutes. Remember, these are sliders. If you make a bigger burger, you have to cook it longer on each side. So I'm just going to give this another 4 minutes, and then we'll remove it. And I also oiled the grates, and I also put a little bit of oil on each burger, and they do not stick at all. Okay, so here's my turkey burgers. They're all done. And so you can add your own topping that you want, or your dressing. So I'm just going to put a little mayo on some of them. And then on top of the other ones, you can also add cheese if you want. Swiss cheese would actually be great. I'm just going to add some tomato and some lettuce on some. Okay. There we go. These smell amazing. And then on some others, I'm going to go ahead and add some sliced avocado, which is seasoned with salt and pepper. And then you can also still add a tomato on top of that. I mean, look how good that looks. Okay. So yeah, and I'm just going to do the rest of them. I'm also going to have a side of macaroni salad with this. So after I'm done assembling, I will take a picture and I will show you. Thank you so much for watching what's on my plate. Okay, so here's my turkey burger sliders with a side of homemade macaroni salad. Thank you so much for watching what's on my plate. Enjoy.